guys, welcome to Toyosi's the Wedding Diary series. Thank you for watching. So I got married, I said that the last time, and I just thought to share the lessons I learned because I planned the wedding with my husband. We planned it together. And last time I was talking about budgeting because I was very sloppy with the budgeting. He was on top of it, like he was crossing things off his list and all of that, and I was just calling my friends, hey girl, you're going to do the drinks, and hey girl, you're going to do the shawarma, and hey girl, you're going to, and I was just like dolly. So I hope you learned from the budgeting. Just make sure you have a firm budget, and make sure you have someone you're accountable to, so you're just sane and on the right track. I hope you know what I mean. Yeah, so today I want to be talking about something that is quite sensitive, but yes, it has to be addressed. And again, this is for people planning their weddings, and even if you're not planning your wedding and you have a wedding planner, this is pretty important because it was something I had to deal with, and it is being on the same page as everybody, especially your in-laws. So I'm an only child, and my mom was excited. I was excited. I was getting married. I mean, it's like every girl, well, not every girl's dream, but it was like, I'm getting married and this is exciting, and it's something a lot of girls look forward to. And of course, I was looking forward to it. So the moment he proposed and the moment we did the introduction, it was just like, boom, we just started running. Like I was already like, okay, making decisions, like this is the color I want and this and that. And there were some things I ran by him, like I would call him and say, hey babes, do you like this? Hey babes, do you like that? And he'd be like, sure, go ahead. Again, he's a guy. Like guys are very chilled with these things, at least a lot of guys. I know that there are some roomzillas, yeah, but he's not a groomzilla. Okay, so I would run stuff by him and all of that, but what we failed to do was carry along every other person. So I have family, he has family, and somehow we were in our own little bubble just making decisions, and it almost blew up in our faces. In fact, almost is being, yeah, it was stressful, it was tense, and I really do not want anyone going through that. So when you are getting married and when you're planning your wedding, just make sure to the best of your ability that everybody is on the same page. So if you're choosing ashoke, the pattern, the color, all of that, I'm not saying everybody should make the decision for you. I'm saying everybody should be aware of these decisions. So if as the bride your picture for that day is, oh, I want everyone to look the same, like I want on the wedding day I want both sides to be tying the same ashoke, make it clear. So you're not saying, oh, I want everybody wearing the same color. No, you're saying, oh, I want everybody wearing the same ashoke, like both bride side and groom side. Make it very clear, because a mistake I made was we went to make the ashoke and it just seemed like, oh, it was ashoke for bride side. So the groom side, they were like, oh, they have the colors and they're going to make their own ashoke, but then they left out one color. Colors were orange, gold, and a hint of emerald green, and the groom side made ashoke that was just orange and gold. And for some reason, it may not be like a big deal or anything, but I was just like, I have this picture in my head, like I want everybody wearing orange, gold, and a touch of emerald green in their ashoke. I don't want any separation. Like traditional wedding, because we're from different cultures, it will be obvious that, okay, this is the groom side, this is the bride side, because he's Effiong and I'm Yoruba, and one of our hashtags was the Yoruba Effiong merger, but I am digressing now. But yeah, so the traditional day, it's like, okay, yes, this is the Effiong side and this is the Yoruba side, but the white wedding and the wedding day, I just wanted like, we are one, kumbaya, hold my hand, sway with me, left, right. But I didn't quite articulate that. The point of this is be on the same page. If you're making a decision, carry your family along and carry your husband's family along. Because I remember another thing that happened was the choice of band. So my husband had chosen this band and they were supposed to play on the traditional day and the white wedding day, but my family had not been carried along. Like they didn't know about it. Even I knew about it, but for some reason I did not pass it on to my family. just remember that wedding is not about you and your husband alone. I think that's the core of this message. The wedding is not about you guys. You're in love, you love each other, it's your day, all of that. Yes, it is your day, but it is not about you alone. So this issue of band, I was talking to someone and the person was like, that Yoruba people will not really enjoy that band. Like, hey God, I carried that thing in my head for days. I'm like, oh my goodness, like how will I tell? And I think he had paid for the band and family was already involved, and then I had to go and tell my family, oh, they've chosen this band for both days, but they say Yoruba people will not really enjoy it. It was just so awkward. It was such an awkward period, but again, we resolved it. But if from the beginning we had carried each other along and each family along, we won't have had to deal with that. So lesson for today is carry both sides along. It will save you stress. Like those first few days that you'll be having back and forth meetings, maybe you even meet and say, okay, this is who we're using and these are the colors and all of that. Just deal with it first. Make sure everybody is on the same page before you move. Don't be like Toyosi. But peradventure, you do not carry everybody along and then there seems to be a breakdown in communication. I'll tell you how I dealt with some issues that I had. I just had to concede. Like, again, I had to remind myself, this is not just about us. Yes, we're in love. Yes, we want to be together, want to spend forever together and all those very nice things people like to say, couples like to say to each other. But it's about the family as well. So it's not just us. The family is involved. So there has to be compromise. I know I've said don't let anybody make decisions for you. It's your day, all of that. But sometimes you just have to compromise. Because again, think about it. A mother has she has a vision for her children's wedding. A father has a vision for his children's wedding. So it's not just about the kids, it's not just about you guys. So you have to compromise. You have to decide, okay, pick your battles. This one, is it necessary? Do I have to fight for this? If you don't have to fight for it, then let it go. You want purple tulips falling down the cathedral? Fine, sure, whatever, I don't care. You want jollof rice with, I don't know, moi moi and, or I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say anyway. Just pick your battles, okay? Don't fight over everything. Pick your battles. You want a relationship after the wedding. That's the truth. You want a relationship with the families after the wedding. You don't want these people fighting after the wedding. So pick your battles and compromise. That's what I'll say. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this so far. Let me know if you're not in the comment section. Let me know if you are in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Bye.